proper speaking voice ready.
Get that bass.
Get the bass.
I'm trying to keep the bass. I gotta go up sometimes.
I do too, man. It's all good. We're not on radio. We're on live. Yes. It's out. I'm sure it's out in the shadow. We actually have some commercials that I need to get to. What's happening, good people? This is Randy Fling, your host of Tech Tuesdays. I'm here today with a very special guest, Marcellus Haynes of Technologist of Color. Say hello.
Hello, good
Marcellus.
people out there in Facebook world.
Facebook, on rollingout.com, and YouTube. Yes. Hope everybody's had a good week. No big privacy issues in their personal life, and all those good things that we always talk about that are lurking out there in the wonderful world of technology. I'm excited. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a guy who loves going to pitch competitions, demo days. I went to Georgia Tech. I go to a lot of those. I was able to go over to Georgia Tech last week for a demo day, plus to the Garage in Atlanta, which is over by ATDC. And I hope you're like me and you enjoy those things, because we're going to talk about those things. We'll give you some events that are going on in Atlanta as well as other cities around the country. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly in the tech world. So we're going to start out with some very, very good, which is the Technologist of Color. So tell us a little bit, how long has the Technologist of Color been around?
About 6.5 years now, going strong.
Fantastic. So this is the founder, by the way, so we're privileged and blessed and happy to have him here, because this way he can tell us what he's been busy doing and what the organization has been doing during these years, and hopefully the information will be something that you can use as well. So kind of what made you decide to start it?
Well, going back to 2011, there was a documentary on CNN called Black in America with Soledad O'Brien.
Right.
And this particular episode was called Silicon Valley, Black in America, Silicon Valley. And, I was watching it, and it chronicled young Angela Benton and her accelerator knew me as they went to Silicon Valley and worked on their startups. And in particular, there was a mentor of theirs. He was a professor, I think, from North Carolina. I think it was Duke, actually. And he was an Indian gentleman. And he said to the group, he said, what I noticed about your people? He said, you all don't work together.
Mm.
And then it was just like that for me. It was like a gut punch. And because I knew it was the truth, right? I said, we don't work together. And so I think that was sort of my motivation that, I then went and started to just bring some of my friends together in groups and just for like happy hours. And then at some point we started the meetup on meetup.com, and it just kind of has grown since.
Tell us a little bit, and I should have asked this first, your background up to that point, or just your background period.
Right. Well, I'm a software developer of 20 plus years. I've been in the game for a long time. And I went to University of Florida and got a computer engineering degree. So I've pretty much been in tech all my life.
Got it. What kind of software you work with?
Right now, I'm working on front end. I'm a front end dev, working
Okay.
with React.js, if you know what it is, for all my technologists out there.
Yeah.
And just doing web applications. I've been a web application developer for most of that time.
Cool. Good deal. Mm-hmm. So 2012 comes along,
Mm-hmm.
you watch or 2011, you watch the show, you say, let's get together. So tell me a little bit about where it's come since that time.
Yeah, so again, we started out just doing happy hours where we just, and I met you.
I was going to say, at one of those, yes, that's where I first met him, at one of those.
Yeah, and that was one of our biggest. I mean,
ago.
it was like 100 people there.
Yeah.
It was great. And then eventually we progressed into doing meetup events where we had speakers talk about some technology. We would have discussion panels, town hall style meetings,
Okay.
and even workshops. We do workshops and where we actually teach technology, and we also have a pitch competition.
Okay.
Like you
I
mentioned
haven't
earlier.
been. All right, I haven't been to that
called
one. To you
called the
guys.
App Showcase,
Okay.
where we sort of pride ourselves as being one of the only pitch competitions for Black-led startups only.
Okay.
And we gave away $2,000 for the first time this year, so we're really proud about that. And so we do a lot of different things to help, just to help, the problem and the issue of blacks being underrepresented in tech.
Got it. Tell me, so when is the pitch competition? Is it a certain month each year?
So we started off having 2 a year, and
Okay.
I think now we settled on like October is generally when we have
Okay.
them. So
Okay.
we just had one this past October, and Timmy Lalua Edeniyi won it. She
Okay.
has a app called No New. Is to
No
help,
New.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually to help detect pneumonia in infants. And she's outstanding. She's won pitch competitions
I
all
may
over
have
the
heard,
country.
yes.
She won at South by Southwest, and she won
Yes.
ours.
Okay.
She's amazing.
Okay, no, I think that's an amazing product, considering,
Mm-hmm.
I tell people a couple of things. One is I've said it. Those of you who have followed me in previous shows, I always say that I believe that the women in technology are going to be the leaders for the next decade. I think that because they come with different perspectives, and number one, they're dealing with different problems. So that combination together gives them, I guess you'd say, an advantage. I just think that some of a large number, now that women understand technology, even if they're not coders per se, it's
Sure.
not that many aren't.
Sure.
I'm just saying they understand that, hey, you can hire a coder.
Right.
I can get this